Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Today we're going to go ahead and draw a box in linear perspective. We're going to try to make a box look realistic. And what I mean, see I have this box. The edges of the box seem to come closer together or converge the farther away they are. Right? You see what I'm saying? These we know because we know what a box is like. Those are the same size. But when you look at it from this angle, they seem to converge. They get closer together out here than they seem to be here. Now I'm going to show you how to make that look realistic in a drawing. All right? I've got my cheat sheet that shows me everything I'm trying to work on today. You can find that in the module. I got a pencil, I got a ruler, an eraser, and a pencil sharpener. You might not have your own ruler, so you can work with, side of a book, anything else like that, any straight edge. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a vanishing point on the left and a vanishing point on the right. This determines where my horizon line will be. So I'm going to use a ruler and very lightly draw a horizon line from one side to the other. Now, I'm going to indicate where approximately I want to draw a box. Top of the line right there. And every line I draw is either going to be vertical, so that's the edge of the box, a vertical line, or pointing to a vanishing point. So as I draw the left side, I'm going to draw those lines pointing to the vanishing point. So I'm connecting my ruler directly from the box to the vanishing point. And then to end that edge, another straight vertical line. And on the other side, the exact same thing. From the top of the box, a straight line towards the vanishing point, bottom of the box, straight line towards the vanishing point, and I end it with a vertical line, straight up and down. All right? Now, to make the bottom, it's a little bit different. I'm going to take the edge of the ruler, point it to the X, and go for a ways, and then do the other one, and the box ends where these two lines cross. So I'm going to take the other one back, and that joint is where those two lines cross, and that's where I know where the bottom of the box is. I'm going to erase all the excess and unnecessary lines there. Here you can see my nice floating cube that I've got here. I'm going to shade the bottom a little bit, and that's because I know, obviously, the sun's going to be up in the air, and so you're not going to get that much light on the bottom. And if the sun's to the left, the right side's going to be a little bit darker, right? So the bottom of the box will be the darkest if my light is up high. If the light's to the left, the right side of the box will be a little bit darker than the left, but lighter than the bottom. All right, now, if we move below the horizon line, right, we'll see the top of the box, not the bottom of the box. And you can see, like, basically if I rotate my paper, that would be correct. But we're going to actually just show you how to do it real quick. So again, circle to indicate where I want the box, vertical line for the edge, and then connect the left side. I'm pointing it directly at that vanishing point. See how I'm lining up the vanishing point and the edge of the box? And then a vertical line to determine where my end is. And the same thing on the other side. Every line is either vertical or pointing towards a vanishing point when we're doing two-point perspective. And again, a vertical line to end it. And same thing with the top. I'm going to go from the edge of the box towards the vanishing point, from the edge of the box towards the vanishing point, and where those two lines cross is where the box ends. Then clean up. And so again, thinking about my sun, the top of the box will be very bright. The sides of the box, assuming the sun is off in the distance, would be darker than the top, right? Now, whereas the bottom would be the darkest, but we're not going to see the bottom, so I don't have to shade that. And I like to soften my shading with my finger a little bit when I'm using pencil, just so it's not so scratchy. You don't have to do that. And also, if you want to keep your hands clean, you can use a tissue or a paper towel. All right, now I'm going to make a really tall box that crosses the horizon line. Now, a box that crosses the horizon line means I won't see the bottom or the top. I'll just see the edge. It's kind of like a skyscraper, right? So the top and the bottom are both pointing towards the vanishing point, and that edge is going to be marked with a vertical line. Top and bottom both towards the vanishing point, and that edge is going to be, again, a vertical line. Now, these are kind of the easiest to draw because you don't have the difficulty of the top or the bottom, right? So again, I'm going to do the shading. It'll be a little bit darker on the shadowy side than it is on the side that's facing the sun. And of course, if you want to make this look like it's really in the space, I like to put just a little bit of a cast shadow on the ground. Not necessary, but it helps to like set the object on the ground if you want it to really be set there on the ground. And there you go. All right, so remember, every line is either vertical or pointing towards a vanishing point when we're doing two-point perspective. Vertical or pointing towards a vanishing point. That's it. All right, so that's two-point linear perspective. I hope you all got all of that. Now remember, the most important thing is every line is either vertical, straight up and down, or pointing at one of those vanishing points out there. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to send me or your teacher a message. And other than that, look inside the module for all the things we need to accomplish today. All right, have a great day.